What's good, Cafe Diem? Everybody drinking? Woo! Oh, no, I'm not. I have no job. But I am high as giraffe dick. I'm not going to lie. So I've recently realized that I need better friends. Okay? Anybody ever had a party and then realized why all the people that show up, you haven't talked to them in about 6 months? Well, I had a similar experience, except it wasn't a party. It was more like jail. And I walked in, I was so concerned I was going to be somebody's prison bitch, you know? And I walk in, and I felt more like Norm from Cheers. Like I walk in shackles, like, hey, it's April, hey! I ran into so many people I knew in jail, like 3 Waffle House waitresses, a couple strippers from around the way, and my mom. Like, I would tell you why I went to jail, but that motherfucker should have just called me back. I wouldn't be here. I'd still be allowed to vote. He'd be in the audience. Yeah, but I guess that's neither here nor there. I think it's okay for me to talk about how popular I am in jail, because I've seen a couple of y'all there. Jesse. And so, I walk in, and I had more of an epiphany other than the fact that my friends suck. But have you ever realized how much in common Waffle House waitresses and strippers have? Like, seriously, think about it. I'm going to explain it for you. You walk into Waffle House at 3 in the morning, schmammered out of your mind, and what walks up to your table? The toothless meth fiend who has a reoccurring set on Springer? And then you go to, like, Pure Pleasure or something, the titty bar around the way, and you see the pregnant single mom with daddy issues because the pedophilic uncle she had married her niece, and the spawn they created got enlisted in the boot camp program on Sally Jesse Raphael. That shit really happens. It does. But, I don't know. I come out, and the first thing after I get released is I gotta figure out how to make sure that my kids don't end up where I just came from. And anybody here got kids? Woo! Awesome. For those of you who don't, I have 2 in the trunk of my car for sale. Like, bear with me. I sell jokes for a living. It's not very lucrative. And so I'm trying to figure out how, like I said, to make sure my kids make better decisions. And so they go into public schools right now, and I thought that would be safe. But then I started thinking back, when I was in school, we had the things like the DARE program. You know what the DARE program is? The drug abuse, whatever program. And so I'm in class, and the cop has like this projection screen of all the things you should stay away from. You know, like pipes and needles and Mexicans. And so I'm looking up, and I was always a kid's ass. I was a real goody-goody. So I'm like, hey, my mom has one of those. Yeah, foster care was fun. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, but I'm going to jump around because, like I said, I'm high as giraffe dick. Actually, that's an understatement. If there were like 3 giraffes on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which had been moved to the top of Mount Everest, that's probably about as high as I am right now. And so I'm going to tell you a story about an embarrassing sexual experience I had. Anybody else had one of those? It just changes the way you look at shit. So I got invited to go out with the girls. It's ladies' night, you know, and we go to Babes. You know, the lesbian bar in Carytown? Yeah. Woo! Yeah, you like that, don't you, girl? And so we get there, and I'm about 12 shots in by the time I realize what the hell is going on. And so I see this pretty young thing at the bar, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to try something a little different tonight. She's all hoochie mommed out, ass and titties. And I said, she looks like a Coke bottle. I'm going to drink the bitch up. One thing led to another, and I'm taking her skirt off with my teeth. And then something unexpected happened, right? I'm expecting silly panties, maybe a tramp stamp. No. Her dick just hit me in the face. And so you can imagine the things that are running through my mind, right? First and foremost, I'm going to explain this blackout to my kids in the morning. And second of all, I had to confirm that no, Daddy's not coming back. And so after she had destroyed my vagina, I felt like I needed to show my appreciation, right? And what do you do? What do you do after a night of great sex? You like make breakfast in bed, or maybe get them some flowers? Fuck that, because I prefer head. And so I went to the store and I got her some Axe to clean her balls with. Because oral hygiene is very, very important. Nobody got the head joke? All right. Well, that's about my time. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your show.